Hi, writers. Happy Wednesday. This should look very familiar to you because we've been using this great personal narrative graphic organizer to organize our thoughts. On Monday, we wrote about a time when we felt proud. Yesterday, we wrote about a time where we felt or where we made a mistake. And I told you about the time I forgot my mask. Today, you're going to write about a time when you felt nervous or scared. Now, I'm giving you these types of prompts because what we're doing is we're thinking about things that have happened to us in the past and experiences we've had in our life. And these experiences that we've had in our life, they really shape who we are today. We learn and we grow from them. So when you're sharing your example of something that made you nervous or something that made you scared, it's important to remember these things, but also to know that you are so strong. And if you were nervous or if you were scared, you got through it. You got through whatever it was that made you feel nervous or scared. All right. So I have lots of examples of times when I felt kind of nervous or kind of scared. And it's really hard just to pick one. But I'm going to go ahead and start by putting my name at the top, resizing it so it fits. Always shows up too big. So I'm going to make it smaller. And then the date is December 2nd, 2020. Goodness, I can't believe that. It's already December 2nd. Okay, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to tell you about a time when I felt nervous or scared. I always used to get scared if I went into a basement when I was a kid. That would always kind of scare me. And now sometimes I get kind of scared if I'm outside when it's dark outside. I'm gonna write about it kind of was like a fun, nervous feeling. So I'm gonna write about a time when I went bungee jumping. Do you know what bungee jumping is? You might know or you might not know. Let me show you a picture of bungee jumping. I'm going to actually show you exactly which one I did. Okay, so bungee jumping is when you're up really, really, really high and they strap you down, like they tie up your feet really well, and you jump and you fall you fall like head first, and you're super safe because the equipment is very safe, but it's really scary because you're really high up. And I did this when I was in a country called New Zealand. So I went bungee jumping and I was very scared because I'm kind of afraid of heights. All right, so I'm gonna say in the beginning, I got to the bungee jumping office. Or I'm not gonna start there. I'm gonna start, my friend Ryan and I were on a bus to the bungee jump. We're on a bus to the bungee jump in the beginning. I'm going to add in the beginning. In the beginning, my friend Ryan and I were on a bus to the bungee jump. And then a detail. I'm going to add a detail and say, my heart was pounding and I was feeling so scared, so nervous. Okay. Gosh, it makes me nervous just thinking about it. Okay. It's pounding and I was feeling so nervous. In the middle, the worker got my straps ready, and we went to the bungee I'm going to say this, suspended bungee. So suspended means it's kind of like hanging in the air. So that's a word you don't hear very often. So basically, okay, so that was in the middle. So basically what it means is like this thing, do you see how it's in between these strings? So there's like a string here, there's a string here. It's suspended, so it's like in the middle of two cliffs. So we were taking this like little vehicle, not vehicle, I don't know what you would call it, honestly. But you take this little, this thing and it brings you from the end of the cliff all the way to the middle part that's suspended. So the worker got my straps ready and we went to the suspended bungee. And then, so added detail, my friend jumped first. He said it was awesome. I could not watch. I couldn't watch, you guys. I was so scared. I was so nervous, so I did not watch. But he said it was really awesome. And then at the end, I jumped. Okay, so at the end I jumped. And a detail I'm going to add is they counted down from 3 and I looked straight ahead so I wouldn't chicken out. That's what they told me. They said, just jump right away and don't look down. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead in front of you. All right. I am really looking forward to hearing about a time when you felt nervous or scared. Your example doesn't have to be as extreme as mine, but just think about a time when you felt nervous or you felt scared and tell the story in order. What happened in the beginning? Give me another detail, right? What happened in the middle? Give me another detail. What happened at the end? Give an extra detail. Happy writing. I have been so impressed with your writing so far. You've been writing complete sentences. Please make sure you add those extra details.